as usual, I'm just gonna go around and check once again the truth bullets, because it's really important that I do that, just to see like the descriptions and everything. And I'm gonna set my skills, and I'll see you guys when I'm ready. I feel like a total idiot right now, but one of the bottles seems to be missing. I'll just check real quick in one of my previous recording sessions just to see like if there was 6 bottles, because that would make sense. I just checked, and indeed there were 6 bottles. Oh my god, how can I have been so freaking blind? Okay, cool. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's see the description at the bottom. Multiple suspects, murder in the locked room. If anyone was likely to survive, it was Sakura, and yet... Let's go. Class trial, all rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
That's the second time you open up with this. Girl, Hina, I'm really suspicious of you.
Whoa, deja vu.
I've just been in this place before.
Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you. I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. Alright, cool. Let's go. Hina's account.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that
What?
it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low.
Whoop.
That's about as low as you can get.
Some concrete reason why Hina suspects those 3 specifically. I'm sure she's mentioned it before. Yeah.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing?
Nope. No, it is not. No, that's wrong.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those 3 killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason for to suspect all 3 of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? Okay. Pocket trash. Yeah. You're in trouble, hero. But I don't think it's you.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all 3 of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
No.
Sorry, hero.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
Yep.
It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
What if he got it from you, though?
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office, yeah. And the reason I know that is she loved candy too much to share. Same. Hiro got the candy from Hina when Sakura got that candy.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy until after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Did you steal candy from Hina's room or something?
Damn it.
Damn it, fooled again.
I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. Got a problem with that?
Quite a sudden hostility.
Well, we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious. It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
What?
Huh? Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
Your shining message? What would a shining message even be? That's what I was wondering.
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
We'll figure it out as we go.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
No, dude. You weren't allowed inside the room, you goofball.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it.
Do you think maybe it was in front of her?
I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
Was it... Did it have... It had some drops of blood, right? Oh my god, where is it? Where is it? Oh, did I pass it? No, there it is. Maybe the drops of blood? It's like, I don't know. I don't know.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Nope. There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found a dying message during the investigation, in which case... That clearly contradicts what Hiro told us.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. But at that time, where was the magazine? It was still
I
on
can
the
tell you
shelf.
exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh no.
And I can tell
Shoot!
you when I found
The dying. It was only after I found the magazine tucked away on when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Is that it? Is that it? I'm not
I can
even
tell
sure
you
myself.
Exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, no. It's not it. What's wrong? Did I say something weird? Okay, hold on.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Here you go. Okay. I wasn't 100% sure on that. Whoops.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
Yeah.
That's where Kyoko found it. After we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene. So there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
Vienna sausage? What?
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
That's exactly what I was thinking too. I was like, maybe it's from a previous thing?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Boy. Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Moment of truth. Oh no, I don't like this one.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh.
How do I...
I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right.
How do I...
The occult is bullcrap.
Here we go. Final strike.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
Oh boy, no. I swear to God, if it's Hiro somehow.
Completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Did you do something, Hiro?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
What? You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there,
Did he like hit her with a bottle? And then somebody else did the same thing? Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Oh, okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure. Thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape.
No, she wasn't.
So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
But somebody might have been hiding in the locker at that point.
I hit her from behind, before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Toko, what did you do? I'd like to know a little bit more about that.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy.
What?
It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Me too.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain, and until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What he would have had to do after writing the message, it doesn't make sense. Why the magazine was hidden, why he picked Toko? After writing the message.
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf.
That's true.
Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
I mean, someone who wouldn't like what had been written, there's only one choice. Byakuya.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right?
I just want to take one last look at that magazine real quick. Oh no, but it's written by Hiro. What am I saying? Okay.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
No doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
Yes.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
Let's go, Hiro. We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. Oh my gosh. And I have to prove that. Let's go, we got this. I'm not sure what's happening right now. Yellow powder, status of Sakura's body, and Kyoko's examination summary. Two blows.
Did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, just once.
Okay, so it's probably this.
First swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hero really is the killer.
Nope. No, it's not. Hiro hits Sakura, that's for sure, but this doesn't end there. Something that proves that. The wounds on her head.
I
Yes.
didn't want to, but I grabbed a Monokuma and I hit Ogre from behind.
Before she could do it, you hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Wait, it's not the status of her body? Oh, my bad. I thought it was that.
I didn't
Wait.
want to, but I did it.
Oh, wait, no, it's Kyoko's examination. Oh, I'm stupid.
And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that
Yeah, just once.
Here you go. There you go. My bad. That's my bad.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means
Two
she was
wounds?
struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
Yep.
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
Yep.
There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
Indeed. Indeedly do.
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
Yep.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy.
The weight.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Correlation between the Monokuma bottles. I feel like it's starting to become clear. That connection must be the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Oh, this is so sick. Okay. Chess piece. Yep. Wait, two. Chess. Piece. Here you go.
Now I understand. That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight,
The knight.
if I remember.
Hell yeah.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4.
So the queen and the knight were missing.
And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Oh, precious child.
Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait, then the bottle that was missing. It was excited. It was completely intact. It was broken.
The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because otherwise you wouldn't have been able to get the figure out.
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
And also that.
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken
The
bottle
weight.
at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
It wasn't just a single broken bottle. And the evidence that proves it is... Yeah, we figured that out.
I got it!
There you go.
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is
There's twice the amount of shards.
there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Yep.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime.
2
But
bottles?
someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by some bowling aficionado. Sakura's second attacker.
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Oh boy, girl.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait, I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
How about everybody show their feet right now?
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Hell yeah.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Oh no, Hiro, stop shooting yourself in the foot.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
She went into the locker.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
You can stop talking.
After the shock of
Let
thinking
the
I'd killed
adults
someone,
handle
I
this
forgot
one.
all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. New element has been added to the bullet time battles. Oh no! Would you like to hear more? Yes. So far, you've probably been pressing the left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought. Indeed, I'm afraid. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Just gotta give a pill to my cat. He's gonna hate me. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. I gotta pay a little more extra attention. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grâce. Oh no. You'll select it the same way as you do during non-stop debate. Q key or use the mouse wheel. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you! Hey, thank you, narrator. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh, I hate this part so much.
It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no!
Final strike. Alright,
Enough!
heading in the room, don't be ridiculous. Block her handprint, motherfucker!
Prove it.
There we go.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking.
But here's the deal, though. I don't know if it's actually Toko, but because she could have just like ran away scared when she saw Hiro do that. I don't know.
Does his handprint look familiar, Toko?
It doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Oh, Toko.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
It's always me with you.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
Not necessarily.
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
So did she hit her with the bottle? But the thing that ultimately killed her might have been the poison that was inside the protein shake?
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
Why is he like such a lovable idiot?
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker
Mom?
and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, You put it back, upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Did you kill her?
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura covered in blood and staring right at me.
She's beautiful.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her? You mean Genocide Jill.
Guess who's back?
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Master's fault?
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Oh shit, he's sweating.
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see...
That beautiful face.
everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise.
Did she punch her in the stomach or something? Or
I
stab?
got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
Then that means she didn't kill her.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
Yakuya, where were you?
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good? Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
What the fuck? No! Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
Yeah. Hina definitely did it.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't? No, of course, there's a ton more Makoto.
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Darling, that's kind of funny. It's not over yet, is it? No, of course not. The one who killed Sakura is... Hina, please. Just tell me it's not you. But it has to be her. Alright.
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
In front of the shelf? So if the second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura, then the problem is... Where did Sakura die? It was in the chair.
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And
Pew,
where
pew.
did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shell.
Here you go.
No, it's wrong.
Toko didn't kill her.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Hina, please. She probably gave her like the protein shake. Cause I think I do remember Sakura saying like you should have a protein shake, like protein helps you feel better or something. Oh no! Hina!
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. The blood spatter?
I got it!
Yeah.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf.
Okay, that makes
The
sense.
blood stained by the magazines is proof of that.
And then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
Of course not.
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
That's true, I didn't think about that.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
Nope.
And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker room is because I saw it from my... Did you just sneeze? Oh my god. I was in the locker. The locker was too small.
I got it!
I mean, I saw it for myself.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at
Bless you,
that
Mr.
point,
Keaton.
the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
I love that sprite. She looks so cute like this for the freaking maniac.
You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
I know exactly what killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important? No, of course not. There's another possible explanation. Maybe it's the yellow powder marketing is screaming at me. Okay. Hina's account. What was Hina's account? That Sakura was meeting with
What
everybody.
was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Oh, whoops. The shot to her head? Come on, Makoto, don't come up now. I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
What
Whoops.
was it that killed
Okay.
Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
There's one place I might find a clue. It would have been written in there.
What was it
In the
that
monocle
killed Ogre?
file? Really?
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Alright, well.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Kitty, yes, yeah. What's happening, baby? Little baby. Do you want to come over here on my lap? Hold on. Oh. Come here, Mr. Baby. Yeah. Kitty on my lap. Kitty on my lap. Okay. Whoa. Alright, sorry about that. Mr. Baby, you kept meowing. I gotta put you on my lap.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or
Kinda funny.
anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely,
Chemical.
was poisoned.
Yep.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
Well, please, that's one of us.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone, quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Jill, please, stop
You're
it.
the only one talking.
Yep.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Wow, how'd you come up with that?
Not in the rec room? And I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
Oh, it's pronounced reagents. My bad. Whoops. I was talking about the name, apparently. The name Regent. Whoops. It's reagents.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Bottle of poison Byakuya showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as the supplement, I'm positive. Section A.
The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
What if somebody, like, switched... Oh my god.
Because the
We'll
culprit
just see.
switched it out. That's why.
Yeah, somebody switched it out, but what if, like... Say, for example, Hina grabbed the bottle instinctively and then mixed it with the protein zyme, whatever it was. And then accidentally killed Sakura.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
But it's probably not that. It's probably not accidental. I couldn't believe my eyes. What the fuck are you doing? Well, okay, keep doing it. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
Master!
Keep doing it! You got this! We were so shocked at what we were seeing. All we could do was stand there and watch. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some popcorn. Hold on. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
That tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Yeah, they switched out the protein zyme and the stuff.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Oh, sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue. Ugh.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that conversely the poison must have been in... Could it be? Of course it is. Oh god, I love this song. Be right back, jamming. Protein. Protein. Give me an N. What is this? Protein drink. Okay. I got it. I was like, protein shake? Wait a minute. Why is there an R in there?
The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Something at the scene? Cup filled with water, bottle, a protein drink.
You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
No? I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
That's what I was thinking.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Was it you?
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Evidence that shows who switched them. It has to be. Must be what we found in front of the shelf. The footprints. Yep.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
Hina, no.